Hi, my name is Shawnette Alford. I am in Business 111, and today I'm going to talk to you about business travel to Ghana, Africa. This presentation will be for all of my employees who will be traveling to Ghana. When you're getting ready to travel, there's all types of things that may go through your mind, like, do I know where to go for emergencies, like a hospital? Do I speak the language? Is there any type of money exchange I need to complete? But as we do all these things to prepare for such a trip overseas, we have to think about other barriers like communication. I remember my first trip to Puerto Rico. I had taken high school Spanish and I had taken a few classes in college. I thought, oh, no problem. I will be able to speak easily. But what I found that was that when I got over to the country, I could, or not the country, the state, I could actually read and write, but I wasn't actually able to talk as much as I thought. So I did have to rely on some of the hotel staff, some of my friends to kind of translate when I went places. But I think the biggest part was not knowing how the culture was of the island. But that being said, the best part of travel is getting to go to a new place, um, seeing new sights, exploring, volunteering, anything of those natures. So as you prepare for this trip, please don't worry about your hotel stay. You will have a tour guide with you the whole time. All your meals will be provided. You'll be able to go volunteer and just explore some of the cultural landmarks. So one of the things we want to make a good point is to earn respect, you have to give respect. And in order to do that, you have communication barriers that we kind of face in any business. But when you're going to an international trip for our company, you need to remember that there's physical language, body language, perceptual, organizational, and cultural barriers that might prevent your meetings from being as positive as you want them to be. So with physical environment, you have to think about your climate. Currently in the month of February, when you visit Ghana, it's going to be 91 degrees Celsius with a relative humidity at 77%. So I would suggest that you dress in layers so that when you're traveling to the office, which may not have air conditioning in the car, you can make it to the business meeting without being uncomfortable. Okay, so now we're going to go on to language. You're lucky. All the employees at Akron Drugs all speak English, but they do have several local languages that you might hear when you're in town. You can do some research on it before you go there. As far as body language, it's really important that you remember that the CEO is female. So it's fine to shake hands with everybody you meet, but wait for her to initiate the handshake. You always address the highest person in the room in the hierarchy, and normally it's the CEO, but if there is somebody who is older than her in the room, they should be addressed as well. Smile is very appropriate. If any member of the employee, staff, or in the community is of the Muslim faith, only shake hands with them if they're the same sex as you. And then you just want to make sure you're paying attention during the meeting. You want to make sure you're making eye contact with everybody. Are you speaking too fast? Do you need to stop and slow down your speech? Do you need to engage your audience? Do you think they're lost? You should definitely take time to, ask questions, repeat any information that you think they may not have received. And then finally, cultural barriers. At times you might be used to just heading into a meeting and starting right away, but in Ghana, traditionally the first meeting is not going to be used for that. You're going to do a meet and greet with your audience. You're going to just kind of get to know each team member and just talk. The second day, they'll probably take on a tour and there'll be introductions still, but they might still not want to talk about business until day 3. Then you will conduct the business meetings, and you'll go over the strategy and our marketing plan for your company for the next 2 days. And on the 5th day, they'll probably have a farewell luncheon or dinner or something like that. And you want to just be respectful and say thank you and smile and be appreciative of everything that our sister company is doing for us. So just kind of remember, this is not going to be a crazy time. You're just going to keep in mind all the components of the communication barriers, make any necessary adjustments to climate and weather and dressing the part, and then you are a reflection of the company. Please make sure when you're out visiting another country on behalf of our company that you do not behave inappropriately. And then lastly, enjoy yourself. This is an international travel trip. They're excited for you to be there. We're excited to start this partnership.